Parshat Vayera 5:7-8-4. We learn the first 7 of the 10 Makot. And one of the great questions that I think sometimes we forget to ask, what is the danger of leaving? A lot of times we focus that tomorrow will be better. And we're sure that if the misery ends, the problem ends, everything will be solved. Sometimes that notion is the danger. It's a danger that doesn't make us realize that there's one big question in life. Are things on us or in us? So many times we can experience things on us. The war could be on us. We could even watch it and know about it and hear about it, and it's still on us. And then there's when it goes in and it's a different feel, and it changes a lot of mindsets and a lot of perspectives. And I think that that's why the first makah is a makah on the Yaor, on the water that turns to blood. The water is a very simple analysis. It analyzes not how to change things outside, but how can we change things inside. The water that's poured on a seed will reveal its inner potential to become a tree. Water that's poured onto a phone will die because there's nothing inside. And therefore the water is what's called an inner examination. The water leitle migar me klum. Its idea is not to reveal itself, but to reveal what it meets with. And when the water meets Moshe Rabbeinu, the beginning of last Parsha, Moshe has or. But we learn that it's not the or that's a regular one, it's the or of the hidden one, the secret light, the inner light. And that the water reveals, when it meets Moshe, that no matter how much Paro wants to control the outside, and he wants to build pyramids and build structures that are meant to prevent the inner world, when the water meets Moshe, he grows. But the water that meets Mitzrayim is blood and death. And what the culture of Mitzrayim was, is let's have everything on so that there's no time for in. And our fight against Mitzrayim is let's make time for in and realize that the war began on Shabbat. And Shabbat's main word is inside, inside, inside. They want to fight on Shabbat when we're at home. They want to attack the inside, prevent the families, prevent us from thinking that what's inside can be internal and eternal. And we have to remind ourselves the danger of leaving Egypt is that we might forget the first Makkah. The first Makkah was saying to the Jewish people, don't get excited only about beating the enemy. Beating the enemy is reminding you what not. Do not define yourself by what's outside. But Hashem is asking us, don't you dare forget how important, how big, how deep, how essential the fight for the internal is, so that we could have the real eternal Geula Be'ezrat Hashem.